Alright guys, I got this thing back together. I'm up here at my camp. We're going to see what she can do. Keep in mind now, all I was looking for was a 2-shot deer dropper. So I get a lot of comments, why you need it more powerful? The gun's already powerful, you already killed deer with it. Well, the first year that I went deer hunting, I shot the deer from about 40 yards away, and it went through both shoulders. But the second year, I shot the deer from about 80 to 90 yards away, and it only went through one shoulder, and almost went out the other side, but it didn't. But anyway, my goal is I want this gun to go through both shoulders at 100 to 120 yards. And it was only a 3-shot gun before I tuned it, I would say, like 3 good shots. And now it's probably only going to be a 2-shot gun, which is okay. That's all the extreme rifles are. They're only 2-shot guns, but they're powerful. And I'm just going to use this gun for deer hunting. I'm not going to be sitting around plinking with it. I might make some videos with it, but it's mainly going to be a deer hunting gun. But anyway, if you didn't watch my last video, I replaced, it has a new valve in it from Africa Aero Ordnance, and has a new hammer, new spring. I did the machine work myself. I put a new center point scope on it. I've had the scope already, but this was on my 308 Texan, and I put a new scope on my Texan and put this one on here. One thing I don't like about this power tune is low power ain't too bad, the cock. High power is just ridiculous. I mean, I literally have to put the gun against my chest and brace the gun and pull back on the hammer to get the thing on high. But that's okay, because I'm not going to be target shooting with it all the time. You know, I can spend some energy to cock it, just, you know, to shoot a deer or something. That's no problem. And if you're wondering what this is here, this is like a grip ace bandage. It's not ace bandage, it's made for guns, but it's like that material. You usually get it in camo, so it's usually not black. But the very first year I deer hunted with this gun, it was like 5 degrees or 3 degrees out, and I go way back in the woods. So when I filled this gun to 3,000 psi, I probably went about a mile or 2 back in the woods. When I sat down to my spot and looked at my gauge, it said 2,500 psi. So that cold actually brought my psi at 3,000 to 2,500. So this recent last year, I tried to use this stuff here, and I put those hand warmers, you know, you get in a little bag, and I put hand warmers all the way down the barrel. Then I wrapped this around it. And last year it was probably about 7 or 8 degrees, and it only went down 100 psi, so it helped tremendously. So I had 2,900 psi instead of 2,500 psi by the time I got down there. And some people say, yeah, well, you can leave your gun outside all night. Well, I don't want to leave my gun outside all night. So it gets used to the cold, then you fill it up. But anyway, I get a lot of comments saying, you know, why do you need more power? Well, my answer to that is, I guess I'm just a typical American. I like power. Alright, so I shot this gun one time so far, and it was in my backyard, and it was like nighttime. I shot it in the ground just to make sure everything was going to work. So I haven't done any chrony testing, I haven't done any accuracy testing or nothing. But what we're going to do right now is we're going to shoot twice through the chrony and just see what kind of numbers we can get. I'm only shooting it twice because that's probably all this gun's going to be, is a 2-shot gun now. Which I could probably shoot on low power and make it a 3-shot gun again, but who likes low power? So what we're going to do is we're going to run 2 nozzlers. That's what I killed both of my deer with the last 2 years with this gun, was nozzlers. But this year I think I might use the Aero Magnum. I don't know, we'll see how they go. But these are 145 grain, and we'll run 2 shots through it with these and see what kind of energy we get. Alright guys, we'll do 2 shots over the chrony with the 145 nozzlers. I believe I was getting 760 out of them. 760 to 770 in that area. Alright, first shot. .881. That ain't bad. Alright guys, we're going to do shot number 2. My brother interrupted on the first shot, but we got 881, I believe it was. And so that's about 110 feet per second more than what it was. It wasn't as good as I was expecting, but it's good. So we're going to do shot number 2 now with the 145 grain nozzle. This thing is really loud too now. But it don't matter deer hunting. .869. Ain't too bad. Alright guys, I have a few targets set up at 50 yards. I got 2 gallons of water, 2 milk jugs, and a pumpkin. We'll just see what the Aero Magnum Devastator does to them. As I was lining the gun up, I chronied these at 901 feet per second starting out. Like I said, that's good, but it's not as good as I thought it was going to be. We'll shoot the jug on the left first. That thing is hard to cock. I might try to put the old spring in it and shim it. So that's just a little too hard. But maybe it needs to be hard to make the power. I don't know. Alright, milk jug on the left. Holy crap. I looked like it had some hydrostatic shock to it. Hope I didn't soak my camera. Alright, milk jug on the right. I didn't do a accuracy test on the aero magnums because we all know they're accurate out of the recluse and the bulldog. So I didn't want to bore you with that. I may do it with the Rex because I haven't seen them in a Rex yet. Alright. Stupid bee. You can tell I'm from the city. Alright, let's try the pumpkin. I know pumpkins are kind of hard to make them explode. They're not like a watermelon. But pumpkin. And this is the third shot, so the velocity is going to drop way down from them first two shots. Didn't do a whole lot to the pumpkin. Just entered and exited. Pretty big hole in the back though. I don't know if you can see from the sun. It's freaking so sunny. That's the back. That's the front little hole. Wait till you see this though. I mean, look at that. That is some serious hydrostatic shock. Holy cow. Good grief. Holy moly. I've shot jugs of my other guns and I honestly never seen them do that much damage. I mean, it is like almost ripped in half. This one ain't looking too good either. They're both good center shots. Yeah. Tore it up. Well, I'm pretty impressed with the tune. I gotta say, I'm not as happy as I thought I would be because I've seen home tunes almost get the same, but maybe I just got to tinker with it some more. I ain't gonna lie, I was hoping for 300 pounds out of the gun. I know it's almost close to it, but I was hoping for 300 because the recluse and the Dragon Claw and the 909, they're all the same exact gun inside. They're just different barrels. And with the Dragon Claw, I heard with this tune kit, I heard people getting 400 foot-pounds. So I figured I could maybe almost get 300 with the recluse, but you have more drag in your barrel and bullet contact with the barrel on a recluse, so that's going to slow it down too. Alright guys, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.